Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn GCP with Mahesh. This week we are discussing Dress4win case study. So this is our part 4 video in this series. So today we'll discuss the next technical requirement, existing technical requirement. So the first requirement here is Dress4win has 3 servers running Rabbitmq for messaging, social notification and events. For people who don't know what is Rabbitmq, this is a messaging service. So you can use it by installing it on a virtual machine. That is the easier option. So let's see what is the equivalent which you can have in GCP. Again, let's go in with 2 options: as is migration and some refactored option. So the first option which strikes for me is a refactored version and a managed service, which is PubSub. PubSub is GCP's real-time messaging service. So using this option would be one of the options. The second option is, because if you want to use PubSub and RabbitMQ are 2 different products, so they may not be compatible. You may need to refactor the code. So that is the reason I have mentioned it as refactor. The second option is if Dress4win does not want to change anything, they want to do as is migration. It is very straightforward. Go with manage rehost option, which is on a compute engine, which becomes an unmanaged service, meaning you need to manage your operating system, manage your RabbitMQ, patch it, upgrade it, everything you has to be managed by you. So that's the reason it becomes rehost, which is as is migration, and unmanaged version, unmanaged service. So it is on your compute engine with RabbitMQ installed. And since it is 8 core 32 GB of RAM, it has to be a custom machine type. So that's our first requirement. Let's move on. The next and the last requirement in the compute section in Dress4win is miscellaneous servers, where the first component is Jenkins, which is primarily a CI/CD engine. So what this maps to? Very simple. It is a straightforward one. Virtual machines rehost as is. If they already have a Jenkins server on premise, they can move it as is. This is the first option. The second option is again rehost. It is on virtual machine, but we are becoming a bit smarter here. We are using the marketplace. So we are using secure Jenkins on Ubuntu version 16 to install to provision our Jenkins, because option 1, you need to install the virtual machine and migrate it. So it could be one option. Another option is you just go to marketplace and search for Jenkins, and you should get this option. Let me show you that real quick. So we are in the console, and if you click on marketplace, and you should get the screen popped up. Just type in Jenkins and you get various options. And since it is mentioned they want Ubuntu 16 version, so this could be a easy option. It can be installed on your compute engine, one-click deployment, and you should be all good. So that is the option. So moving on to the next requirement, which is monitoring. They want to do a monitoring of all their servers. What should this strike? Very, very straightforward. Stackdriver monitoring. We have a suite of products under Stackdriver, so monitoring should be a good choice. The next one, which is primarily into Bastion host and security scanners. So this is nothing but our virtual machine. So that's the key here. And since it is 8 core and 32 GB of RAM, again, custom machine type is required. And security scanner may be something new for some people. So let me quickly show you that. So we are in the console where we can create virtual machines. So under virtual machines, if you see, there's an option called as security scans. So you can scan for vulnerability based on what is the application you have installed, and you can scan it very easily. You can schedule one and do it. So that's it for today. Hope the video was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a video on a specific GCP concept. I'm happy to do that. Thanks for watching.